What's happening, everybody? We're going to do something a little different today. We got a project inside the house. Hey, look, there's Pat back there. Woo! We got another little project inside the house that I've got to take care of. Got to keep your wife happy. So let's turn this camera around here and check out what we're getting into. I'm Johnny Garage Johnson, and this is Hardcore Garage.
Check it out.
Hear the bass before you see me hitting hydros through your city, hitting switches, dragging bitches with a 4x3 pity, blame the mini trucks. They blame the mini trucks. Hear the bass.
I'm in kind of a awkward position, you might say. No, ain't got no car projects going on because I got to get house projects going on. That's really the low down skinny of the whole ordeal, if you want to call it that. Some of you might not be interested in any of that, and I get it. Skip on, go watch some other videos. Right now the garage is packed. I've got things that I need to do, but I can't because there's too many cars in the way and it takes too much time to move things around. The weather's been crappy. I don't want certain things sitting outside. Blah, blah, blah. I can make all the excuses in the world if that's what I want to do. But here I am, tearing apart a bathroom. And I don't mind doing stuff like this. What's funny is I built this originally, or at least some of it. You know, we had contractors on stuff that we didn't know what we were doing, and it appears that they didn't know what they were doing on a lot of things either. So we're tearing apart this bathroom. If you want to watch these videos, kind of going through a progression, this is like the third makeover since 2002 when we moved in. Wife always picks everything in here, and she's a realtor, broker, realtor, sorry. So I just let her do that. It's always been easier for me to just do what she wants me to do on things like this. It's a little like working on custom cars. You get to do some things, a little bit of mud work here and there. But tearing up tile right now, and it ain't a good time. I'm gonna rewind all the way back and you guys can start from the beginning again if you're interested. If not, I get it, totally. Take it easy. Watch it, don't watch it. This is our bathroom. Let me turn the lights on in here. She's been stripping all of the decor out, so it's kind of bare. But this is what we got here. We moved in here in 2002. And we have remodeled this bathroom. I believe this is the third time, so we're going on the fourth remodel now. It's got the classic 90s hunter green tile and the brass fixtures. We're going to do away with all that and bring us a little more up to date. These walls in here used to all be tiled too, and on the last remodel we got rid of that. I believe we're going to take out that 45-degree angle there and just make that a straight 90-degree angle into the corner. But the first thing that we're doing is we are ripping all of this out and putting in a whole new walk-in shower unit that we've been waiting since July. It finally came in, and the plumber is going to show up tomorrow, rip all this stuff out, and I believe we're going with like a slate gray in here. Cabinets are getting painted. Just kind of wanted to get a little bit of documentation so you can see how it looks currently. Built the house. We had this great idea to put in 2 shower heads, and of course this was in the 90s. We broke ground here in 97, I believe, and started just building as we could. That was one of the things that we had seen on like MTV Cribs, and none of the plumbers around here knew what they were doing. The dude tried it twice and never did work right, so we capped it off. We're going to be able to remove all that plumbing out of the ceiling when we do this too. So that's where we're at. Bathroom remodels. Hardcore bathroom remodels. We're going to really brighten this place up though. This has kind of been a darker room of the house, and changing everything. Baseboards, trim. We're just going to redo everything. Hopefully it turns out all right. We're going to take you all on for the ride. Let's go. Uh-oh. Somebody's already on break. Got bored, so we tore out some things. Got rid of all the unnecessaries before the plumbers get here, and rip out the rest tomorrow. Making a mess. We ain't worried about the carpets. Why I didn't tell him to put. He actually brought the cloths to put down, and I told him not to. We got it all ripped out now. He's about ready to yank this tub out and start messing with the plumbing. Yeah, we may get to shower tomorrow. Cleaned up a little bit. Putting new fan in up there. And we're going to have to level the floor a little bit with some concrete. So that's the next move. Pan is set and the mortar is dry. Got the fan up in there. We're going to drop that whole top piece down right on top of the unit when the 3 walls get put in, and then I'm going to extend it out so it's flush here and doesn't drop back at a bunch of different angles and corners to have to deal with mud. Getting closer. What? Anytime something says easy install, don't buy it. This is like probably the best quality that we could find, and oh my god. I mean, I suppose if everything that was here was perfect, square plumb, blah blah, it might have been a little easier, but whew, I'm beat, I'm done. Apollo Creed, what up, boy? Last update before bed, or before quitting time, I guess I should say. Got a piece of drywall hung, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna finish that little gap up there. Some vinyl, wood, or whatever they want to call that crap, probably. Gotta do a little more furring over here to get things level for the drywall. I can throw a piece up there now. And I'm still not sure if I'm gonna try to like throw down some paint sticks or something right there instead of just floating it over top of that. Perfect. Normally, that's probably the first time I've taped to caulk or silicone anything forever, but I needed these lines to be perfectly straight. We've got a little bit of variation in the panel there where the panel was wanting to bow away in the middle and we needed to deal with that. So that's probably one of the easiest, quickest ways that you can caulk. Lay some painter's tape out there. The other tip that I would have would be wet your fingers down. I've heard people mix water and Windex. I just use water, run it down through there, make sure it looks really good, and then when you pull your tape away, you want to pull it, you know, if you watched how I was pulling that tape, I'm pulling it away from the corner so it doesn't leave, you know, a line at all, basically. And it doesn't grab a hold of the material and pull the material up either. So that turned out good. I'm going to wait a second, and I've got to do the 3 lines around the base. Then we're waiting 12 hours or so before we can actually use it, even though the doors aren't on here yet. That's the next step, is the doors, besides finishing the drywall, obviously. But we're rolling. Appreciate you guys watching, following along with all my projects. I just wanted to come in here and add, kind of hard. I know you'll see Callie laying there in the floor in one of the videos. During the making of this video and the rehab of our bathroom, we did have to have Callie put down. She had cancer in her head. We'd had it removed last year, and it came back with a vengeance. Just within a couple of days, she had this big knot on the side of her head, in her ear, and it had attached to her lymph nodes. We took her into the vet. She was in pretty bad pain. She was about 10 years old. We've had so many surgeries with that girl. She lived a rough life before we got her. You know, she was my girl. It's hard to talk about, but I just wanted you guys to know that I don't really put as much emphasis on my dogs as I probably should in these videos, and they really mean the world to me. They're family, and I loved her, and I'm going to miss her a lot. And I hope you guys are doing okay, and keep on trucking.